Maverick is my third child. He was a totally normal pregnancy. So as soon as he was born, we noticed a lot of weird movements on the left side of his body, including his eye twitching. It was pretty repetitive, so I kind of felt like something was really wrong. But we were told multiple times that it was just normal infantile movements. Finally, at 2 a.m., I called my nurse and I told her I wasn't taking no for an answer anymore. I wanted them to take him to the NICU. Something in my gut just told me something wasn't right. So they took him over to the NICU and they realized that he was having 15 to 20-minute seizures every 60 seconds. He was diagnosed with something called lissencephaly. It's a rare terminal brain disease. What it literally means, though, is smooth brain. When he was developing in the womb, the ridges in his brain did not develop correctly, so it's smooth, which is what causes the seizures. He's 1 in 100,000 kids. They decided to put him in a medicated coma, and they told us that this was their last option. Sorry. If they didn't do that and it didn't stop, they don't think he was gonna survive. So, you're okay. So we're on our way to the NICU when we get a call that his heart rate is dropping consistently and that we should get in there as soon as possible to potentially say goodbye. They didn't think he would make it through the day. It took about 5 nurses to get him from his incubator to me, so it was no easy task. We were doing skin to skin, and about an hour after we started snuggling each other, his heart rate went back into the 110s, 120s, and never dropped again, ever, his entire NICU stay. I think I held him for probably 6 hours. I didn't move. I let every bone in my body go numb, every muscle was numb. 24 days he was in the NICU. We didn't think we would ever get to bring him home. So Maverick was writing his own story from then on. And I was determined to be able to do all of the things that they said he wouldn't be able to do because I knew he could. So to get to bring him home and have all of my kids under one roof again was the most amazing feeling in the world. He's not your typical baby. So there's around-the-clock medications, there's watching for seizures, there's watching for his breathing and his O2 levels to stay normal. But aside from those things, he is the most perfect little boy. He laughs, he smiles, he coos, he rolls over, plays with his brothers, even when he probably doesn't really want to, but he can't say no. It's not easy by any means, but we do it because he's our entire world. If I wouldn't have asked them and forced them pretty much to take him to the NICU, he wouldn't have even left the hospital to come home with us that weekend. He would have passed away from how severe his epilepsy was. I didn't let them tell me no, and I want other parents to be able to advocate for themselves. Don't take no for an answer. Once you have that child, something comes out of you that you never thought was there. You are stronger than you would ever know. Your mommy gut is everything. Whatever you feel in your gut, run with it. If it's nothing, then it's nothing. But it could very well be something, and it could save your child's life. Maverick's written his own story, and that's proof in itself. I want to advocate for all the children like Maverick, and I want moms out there to know that they can advocate for themselves too.